The Office for Budget Responsibility, Sir George, forecasted in March 2023 that real household disposable income per person, a measure of living standards, will fall by a cumulative 5.7% between 2022 and 2024. This would be the largest two-year fall since records began back in the 50s. One of my Slough constituents, Sir George, wrote to tell me that they, as a family of five, despite having a full-time worker and the support of universal credit, they still could not afford their children's school lunches, which my honourable friend from Washington and Sunderland alluded to earlier. Imagine having to send your children off to school knowing that they're hungry. Imagine knowing that you've done everything you can to provide for them. You've worked hard, you've sought support, you've tried your hardest. Imagine still knowing that there is nothing more that you can do and that your children will be going hungry. It's a desperate situation for so many, and one we should not be seeing in the world's sixth largest economy. But Sir George, child poverty in the UK is overwhelmingly an issue of in-work poverty. 67% of children living in relative poverty in our country come from working households. Children living in a household where at least one adult is in work have seen a steep rise in poverty under the Tories, and absolute poverty has not fallen since Labour was in power. While the Conservatives have been in power, it has stagnated and, most concerningly, started to rise. Absolute child poverty, though, is set to increase even more by the end of this year, meaning another 400,000 children could, day to day, be going hungry, cold, and or even homeless. Is this government not ashamed?